Let's take this problem from complex numbers, which is taken from JEE Advanced 2020 paper 1, and the question is, let S be the set of all the complex numbers Z satisfying modulus of Z square plus Z plus 1 equal to 1, then which of the following statements are true? That means he has given us a set S which contains all those complex numbers Z which satisfy this particular equation. Then we have to identify which of these are the correct options. This is a multiple correct choice question, that means more than one option can be correct. The options are mod of Z plus 1 by 2 is less than or equal to 2, mod of Z is less than or equal to 2, mod of Z plus 1 by 2 is greater than or equal to 1 by 2, and the last option is the set S has exactly 4 elements. So how will we start this question? Now one way to look at it is, we have been given mod of Z square plus Z plus 1 equal to 1. That means if any particular complex numbers Z is having the mod equal to 1, then we can do like this, we can write that particular complex number as e to the power iota theta. That means if I want to remove the mod from this particular side, left hand side, I can replace this 1 by e to the power iota theta, so that we have Z square plus Z plus 1 equal to e to the power iota theta. This e to the power iota theta I am taking it on the right hand side, so we get a quadratic equation in terms of Z, and when I solve this quadratic equation Z, I will get some expression for Z in terms of theta, when I write e to the power iota theta as cos theta plus iota sin theta, and then I will compare that value of Z with these 4 options. I would get the correct answers. But see, this would be a very lengthy method. Now what is the easier approach to solve the same question? Now here I see that there are inequalities in the first 3 options. So whenever I see such kind of inequalities in the complex number, one thing which will strike my mind is the triangular inequality. It is a very helpful tool to handle this kind of questions easily. So how will I start this question is, I can make use of the triangular inequalities, which says that modulus of Z1 plus Z2, this value is always greater than or equal to modulus of Z1 minus modulus of Z2, the mod of this particular thing, and this is always less than or equal to modulus of Z1 plus modulus of Z2. Now I need to express this value in terms of Z1 plus Z2. So how will I start it? If I use the squaring method which we have learned in the quadratic equation, I can write this Z square plus Z plus 1, I can write it as modulus of Z square plus Z plus 1 can be written as Z plus 1 by 2 whole square, which is Z square plus Z plus 1 by 4. So I need to do minus 1 by 4, and minus 1 by 4 plus 1 will be equal to plus 3 by 4. So this value plus 3 by 4 will be equal to 1. So this part Z plus 1 whole square will behave like Z1, and this 3 by 4 can be taken as Z2. That means this I will take it as Z1, and this I am taking it as Z2 for this particular inequality. So here what I can get from this is Z1 I am writing it as Z plus 1 by 2 whole square mod of this value minus Z2. Z2 means mod of 3 by 4. So this is mod of Z1 minus mod of Z2, and mod of this particular thing is always less than or equal to mod of Z1 plus Z2, which is nothing but equal to 1. Correct? So this I am writing it as 1 only, and here we have mod of Z1 plus mod of Z2. So mod of Z1 means Z plus 1 by 2 whole square plus mod of Z2 means plus 3 by 4 mod. I can write like this. Okay. Now here if you see, Z plus 1 by 2 is already seen in these two options. So this gives me a hint that if I solve the right part of this particular inequality, I would get some result which would match with the option. So to start it, if I take z, that z plus 1 by 2 whole square mod can also be written as z plus 1 by 2 mod square, using the property mod of z square can be equal to mod of z square. So this 2 can come on the mod, and this 3 by 4 if I take it on the other side, this becomes 1 plus 1 minus 3 by 4, which is 1 by 4. So this value is greater than or equal to 1 by 4. So from here, if I take the square root, because both the sides are positive, so taking square root is permitted. So if I take a square root in both the sides, okay, taking a square root in both the sides, what I get is z plus 1 by 2 is always z plus 1 by 2 mod is always greater than or equal to 1 by 2. This is always greater than or equal to 1 by 2, which is matching with the option C. So my option C will be the correct answer. So this gives me the option C as right answer. Now if option C is the right answer, definitely option A will be the wrong answer, because option A is just opposite of what the option C says. It is saying less than equal to, whereas we got greater than or equal to. So option A is definitely wrong. So we already got the two options. Now coming on to the second option, he is talking about mod of z. That means this whole thing has to be expressed in terms of mod of z. Now I will take the left part of the triangular inequality, which is this one. I am rewriting it over here. So that is mod of z plus 1 by 2 whole square. Now this again I can take this 2 on the mod. Okay, so this will be z plus 1 by 2 mod whole square, and then minus mod of 3 by 4, which is nothing but 3 by 4 only, and mod of this whole value is less than or equal to 1. Now if I want to remove this mod sign, then I can say, if I want to remove it like this, then this value should be between minus 1 and 1. Then when minus 1 by 4 comes on the left hand side, minus 3 by 4 comes on the left hand side, this becomes minus 1 plus 3 by 4, which is minus 1 by 4. So obviously this mod of a value will always be greater than a negative value. So this left hand side is very obvious. So I will not take this into consideration. I will take the right side of this inequality. So this minus 3 by 4, when it comes on the right side, becomes plus 3 by 4. So what I get is mod of z plus 1 by 2 whole square is less than or equal to 1 plus 3 by 4, that is equal to 7 by 4. Okay. Now here I can say that mod of z plus 1 by 2 should be less than or equal to root 7 by 2. This can be written as less than or equal to root 7 by 2. Now here if you see, this gives me, what does this actually represent? If I see in the coordinate application, because I have to take option B, I have to find out the option B, so I will look into the point of view of z. So what this z would represent in this particular inequality? It would represent the region inside the circle, correct? Region inside the circle or on the circle, which is having center as z is equal to minus 1 by 2 and radius is equal to root 7 by 2. So if I draw the region in the Argand plane, it would look something like this. This is my y-axis, this is the imaginary axis, this is the real axis. This is the real axis, and z would lie on the real axis. Center of this circle will lie on the real axis, which is minus 1 by 2 comma 0. And what would be the radius of such a circle? It will be root 7 by 2, which is greater than 1 by 2. So the circle, if I want to draw, it would come up something like this. Okay, whose center is minus 1 by 2 comma 0 and this radius is equal to root 7 by 2. Now in this option I need to get what can be the maximum value of z. When comparing with this, I should get the answer. Now what does mod z represent? If I say mod of z plus 1 by 2 less than or equal to root 7 by 2, if I am putting it up like this, mod z represent the value of the distance of this complex number from the center of from the origin, okay. So we need the maximum value of z. So when the value of z is maximum, when the distance of origin from any point on the circle, because the solution will definitely lie on the circle. So this origin, what will be the maximum distance from the origin to any point on the circle? Obviously this distance is the minimum, and the maximum distance I can see is over this. Now here this distance is 1 by 2, and what is this distance? This distance is nothing but the radius of the circle, which is equal to root 7 by 2, and we know that this distance is 1 by 2. So overall the maximum value of mod of z should be root 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So from here I can say that mod of z should be always greater than or equal to root 7 by 2 plus 1 by 2, or you can say root 7 mod of z is greater than or equal to root 7 plus 1 upon 2. Let me calculate the approximate value. Root 7 is 2 point something, plus 1 will be 3 point something, divided by 2, that means 1.5 something. Now this 1.5, whatever this value is, it will always be less than or equal to 2. So this option B is also the correct option. So finally we got B also is the right answer. Coming on to the D option, D is obviously a wrong answer, because there can be, you can see there are infinite such complex number which are inside this circle and having the magnitude less than or having the magnitude greater than or equal to 2. This condition and this condition, combining both the conditions, we have got infinite such possibilities. So obviously the option D will be a wrong answer. So I come to the conclusion that the only two options which are correct are option B and option C. So this way we can solve this problem.